Hello, Facebook land. I was recently informed on a post that I made about 572 and doing a pop-up in a personal saw. And I was informed that if I had done just 5 minutes of research, I would realize all the manyfold reasons why a pop-up in a 5 series won't make any power, that the pop-up dome on the piston after you machine it drastically harms turbulence of the transfer flow, and that it'll never work, it'll never make power, it'll cold seize the second it fires up, yada, yada, yada. Lots of excuses and reasoning. That's one of the weird things. I'm going to digress for a second. That's the weird thing about being on the internet. People will say stuff just totally out of pocket, and frankly, most of it's nonsense. So anyway, I did a big aggressive pop-up on a 572. I cut 65 thousandths off the top of the piston, matched the pop-up that was remaining to the existing chamber. I gave the pop-up a pretty aggressive taper, just on the remaining section there. It was a flat cut, but yeah, anyway. Got the squish down to where it was needed, widened the exhaust, raised it 2 degrees, so not much. And I ran it. And I ran it against my 365 special, makes 7.5 horse. And so I was curious to see what it would do. So here's the interesting aspect to all of this is at one of my recent 572 videos, Frank's 572 was right there with that 365. I mean, it's close enough that you could call it test variance. You know, right in there in that 7.6, maybe 7.7, 7.8 range. And that's a 40 thousandths pop-up. Super conservative, simple, no grinding on it, just the lowers and because the 572s, if you take out and do some improvement there, you can help. You can help with those lowers. A little bit of lower work, 40 thousandths pop-up, pipe in the muffler. Bang, bang, boom, done. Good recipe, making mid-sevens. Fantastic work saw. I mean, just for my money, hard to beat. So what this has become then is, well, is there more to gain by doing more of a pop-up? Maybe doing a little bit of exhaust grinding, maybe making some improvements in some other areas. And so what originally started out as what a stuffers do, I elected to go ahead and just do up my new top end that I had on the shelf for it and go from there. Because there are some other issues with that machined top end that I had done. And anyway, so I'm going to play the video here, but you'll see, I'll put the times in it, that the new pop-up that I did, the 65 thousandths pop-up, is just as fast as the one with 40 thousandths pop-up, and it hasn't cold seized. I've ran about a half tank through it so far. It's a good runner. Is it the great recipe for me going forward? Probably not, but it's interesting to sort of push limits and see what we can do with saws. That one will continue to be a great runner for me, doing tree work on the side and cutting up firewood for people and being a good baseline saw to test against. So anyhow, enjoy the video, and don't forget, giveaway, axe, t-shirts, port job. That'll be drawn later this week, early next week. And Merry Christmas. Happy sawing.